This is Dr. Orlando Sacay. I was appointed as Undersecretary of Agriculture by President Marcos during the martial law years. During the Marcos administration at that time, agriculture was given the highest priority of the development programs of that administration. Agriculture employed 36% of the labor force, and it had 70% of the poor. So therefore, priority was given to agriculture at that time. During the martial law years, the best performance of agriculture was experienced. The growth in the agricultural sector, the growth in yields was the highest. But during succeeding administrations, these programs were terminated and has resulted in agriculture being the worst performing sector, not only in the country today, but in the rest of Asia. Let me cite some statistics. For example, the rice yields in Vietnam outperformed the Philippines by 44%, from 5.69 tons versus 3.95 tons per hectare. And the Vietnamese studied here in UP Los Baños. The growth rate of crops peaked 6.8% during martial law years, down to 1.2% by 1990 to year 2000. Rice peaked to 4.7%, down to 1.8%. Corn 4.7% down to minus 1.4%. Poultry 9.2% down to 5.6%. Fisheries 6.9% down to 1.4%. By 1990, the country has been dependent on food imports. The import dependence ratio of rice was 20%. Corn 5.4%. Garlic, can you imagine garlic? We import 92% of the garlic that we consume. And there's so much land that we can produce garlic on. Onions 9.6%, peanuts 75%, bongo 50%, potato 18%, carrot beef 40%, pork 13%, chicken 28%. There was a time we were teaching the Thais how to produce chicken. Now we're importing chicken from them. Tuna 30%. And I just read in the news a while ago that the Department of Agriculture has authorized the importation of 60,000 metric tons of fish. And we are buying it from the Chinese. And it appears that the Chinese fished our ocean. It's our own fish that they're selling to us. Shrimp and prawns 8%, coffee 67%, cacao 17%. But what is really revealing is the budget allocation to agriculture. As compared to the budget allocation for agriculture, let us say, in Vietnam, and as I said, in Vietnam, many of the secretaries of agriculture and the workers of agriculture in Vietnam are graduates of UP Los Baños. They have allocated 6.5% of their budget in 2020 for agriculture. And this compares with only 1.5% in the Philippines. And not only that, 70% went to rice production and hardly anything is left. And you know what happened with rice production? There's no impact. So, the Marcos administration will have to go back to implementing its agricultural program. There are many plans that can be developed, but Bongbong Marcos has stated that during his presidency, he will give top priority to agriculture. Thank you for listening.